Hello, hello out there. Scanlore here. We got another Link to the Past randomizer seed going on from the subreddit, weekly casual competition seed. So this is just standard open mode, well not standard mode, open mode 7-7, which is 7 crystals to enter Ganon's tower, 7 crystals needed to damage Ganon. So it's a pretty straightforward open mode seed. I don't think there's anything too crazy here. So yeah, hopefully everyone's doing well out there. Hopefully your weekend's going well. Mine's not too bad. I am excited, ready to go. Alright, check the code here. Quickly, make sure I get the right seeds. Code should be hookshot, lamp, hammer, bugnet, heart. Good hookshot, lamp, hammer, bugnet, heart. So we are good to go. Timer is working, great. Controller working, so we're all set. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get going. Seeds start. 3, 2, 1, now. Oh, vanilla lamp to start. How about that? And let's see. So we get 5-6 crystal up in Hera. Pendant, non-green pendant in Eastern, regular crystal in Desert. Not bad. Not bad. So depending on what we get here from the uncle, we might want to dig Back of Escape because we have the lamp. But we'll see. Bombs are good. Alright, so this is not something I want to dig Back of Escape just yet. But we have bombs, so we can go over to the village and get a bunch of stuff there, which is nice. And of course that guy aggro's on me. So yeah, like I said, hopefully everyone's doing well. Enjoying what's left of your weekend. Although I guess if you're in the US, I think technically tomorrow's a holiday for a lot of people, so potentially have another day. Fairy drop, pretty cool. And we'll check Lumberjack Cave. I just like the info. And alright, well, that's a big ol' maybe. Which is not something I like seeing there. Very much would rather have a definitive yes or no. But Quake, not super useful outside of getting into either Mire or T-Rock. Do like that full magic. Oh, okay. So this is gonna let us get Sick Kid in the village. Let's see what's down here in the Thieves' Hideout. Defense upgrade, alright. I like it. So a couple good items, no progression yet. I mean, I guess the lamp is partial progression. But nothing big, no swords, no hammer, hookshot, glove, none of that yet. seemed like for a while, the group of us that run these weekly seeds, it seemed like we would have a lot of AGA required seeds, AGA 1 required seeds. It seemed like we had 5 or 6 seeds in a row. It felt like, oh, there's a glove. Nice. But yeah, it seems like we had a bunch of seeds in a row. Red mail already. Wow. That were AGA required. And then for a while we stopped, so... Alright, you got enough money for bottle vendor too? This is a pretty good CAC so far. Pretty good start. Yeah, that Quake is really gonna... That's gonna be on my mind for a little while, I think. Definitely don't want to forget it. I was about to say, if we don't find bombs, we might need to bomb the hut in the southwest of the village. Hey, bad cane. Flippers, okay. And another bottle. So flippers is interesting because that opens up the Zora checks, which I don't want to do until we get the money to do it. Yeah, there's ether. So a decent amount of items without really helping us with progression. Oh no, I got bombs. I got bombs. Some more cash. Yeah, I don't really want to do the Zora checks without having the money to go get Zora's item that he sells for 500 rupees. So a couple big rupee drops would not be the end of the worst thing. That's not bad. We're getting there. A 300 somewhere in the next couple of minutes would be key. Let's check out what we have in the library and the race game. Library item we can't get yet, and it's a heart container. We're probably not going to come back for that. We'll see what we have over here at the race game, see if we need to go grab that. 20 bucks. Not worth the bomb and the time. So technically, with that cane, escape is fully in logic between the cane and the bombs. Because we have that lamp, because we have the glove, we can get everywhere. Another thing to think about. But for now, we'll just head down here. There's a bunch of checks we can make. And I might do a lot of the flippers checks down here, even if I don't get the money for Zora. Just because I feel like it's a decent enough play, and they gave you flippers for a reason, I feel like. I think a similar thing happened in last week's seed, and there were some good items up here. Like I think Zora himself had the Moon Pearl. So there was some value up in this play, so might be worth it. Ooh. I did not expect you to come all the way across there, sir. More bombs, nice. Hammer. Alright, so we're 2/3 of the way towards Dark World access. Early in the seed again. which again happened last week, and again, kind of a blessing and a curse at the same time. Because at the same time, you get access to so many places, and you get access to so many places, where do you go? And of course, a lot of that depends on the crystal dungeon layout in the Dark World. So let's see what we get here. Kind of hoping for a 300 there. It's alright. It's still, what, 3 or 4 more checks we can make. I think 3 plus the ledge item for Zora, which would be 4. That means we'd have to go around and back up twice, which, if we have the money to do it, again, might not be the worst thing just to knock it out. Heart piece. So we're not worried about that. Alright, let's see what the hobo's got for us. First of these flippers checks. Heart piece. Meh. Yeah, so we can get the 2 items in from the Waterfall Fairy Cave. We can go check the ledge item. We can get the ledge item if it's something we need. The only, like I said, I'm looking for a 300 rupee drop, ideally. Get rid of that B, we'll check what's in here. Not much. There we go. This gives us a B that we just got rid of. Cool. So, no big deal there. Can't, like I said, unless this is 300 rupees on the ledge, we can't go any further. Heart container, heart piece, so we're good. So let's do back of escape. And see what we get. This is usually a pretty good spot to check, I feel like. It's quick. If we get a key, we can go get the item in Dark Cross. And if not, then we can just save good. So there's the key and the map. So there are items in the rest of Escape. So we know we have to go. Which one is it? That one. Nice. And with red mail, we're not taking any damage, which is awesome. Yeah, the mail upgrades, I'm not going to go out of my way to look for, but I am never going to turn them down if they show up on the way. I missed. Alright, what was this? 20 bucks. Don't care. Yeah, I've got to double check my map. Because last week I mismarked my map and cost me a little bit of time. But I think this is a pendant like I think it is. I'm going to go back into Escape. And then go to Pendant Eastern area. Yeah, so we're really looking for a lot of things really, but the Moon Pearl will give us Dark World access. Obviously, we need a sword. I wouldn't say no to the hook shot, because we can get up the mountain. That's probably the... We'll have to go there at some point soon. Okay, so there's the hook shot, so I like that. So that gives us access to all of Light World, Death Mountain, including Hera. So forget the Eastern play. I think the mountain is the next play. But we're gonna dig this out because you know it's items. And hopefully we won't ever have to come back here. I like this music for this part of the game. This MSU, this is Final Fantasy 13. Oh, the 13 trilogy. I guess it could be from any of the games, but this is definitely from the original. $20, okay. So yeah, I think the mountain is the play. So we can get everything up there. So I like that. It's pretty good density because there's... Let's see. Should we get everything? The item on top of Spec Rock we need the mirror to get. But everything else we should be able to get. So I think there's 11 or 12 items we can get up there, which never a bad thing. And we can get a crystal, and a 5/6 crystal to boot. Yeah, for me, with these seeds, particularly in this mode, the first 20 to 30 minutes is really about finding the items you need to really get going in the seed. And if you can get a crystal or two along the way, even better. But your main focus, at least my main focus, is really just collecting the items that you're going to need. So, you know, finding, you know, the rods, grabbing a medallion or two just in case, even though you don't know necessarily what you need. Things like the hook shot, the hammer, you know, get your Dark World access. You know, that's really what I'm looking for. Empty bottles. That's 3 bottles already. And big money. If we don't have the money by the time we come back around to after we finish Hera, I will probably grab that. Because I really don't like orphaning that Zora check, even though most of the time it amounts to nothing. It's just so out of the way. I mean, the only other time you'd really be able to route it in is if you go to Catfish with the mirror. And you could just, you're already up in that area anyways. So there's the Pearl. So, Dark World access now, but we're still going to finish the mountain. Interestingly, if we get the mitts up here, that could potentially change what we do here. Nope, that doesn't work. Alright. Okay, mirror as well. So the mountain was definitely the play. So we can grab that bottle if we choose. I don't know that I will. Bomb jump across that gap, which is one of the easier bomb jumps, I think. Just kind of plant yourself in that corner and plant the bomb to your right and just kind of sit there. You don't move, you don't do anything. Alright, so what do we have? Heart piece, don't care. We're gonna skip Spiral Cave for now. Yep, so now we get Red Crystal Hera. Alright, so there's the money I was going to pick up in the cave. We'll just do it here. So now we don't need to get that, which will actually make routing a little bit easier. Big key, so we don't need to do Harapot. Although I wonder if I should... it's too late now. I wonder if I should have. So that's one item. So there's only one other item in here. And we're just praying it's not in the basement. Yeah, compass. So there's a small key, a map, and an item. Like I said, we're hoping that that item is up here somewhere. Whether in the big chest that's coming up, or on the boss. So, all 4 bottles found in the first, what, 21 minutes? That's kind of nuts. So now we're definitely not picking up that empty bottle on Spec Rock. Three hits, there it is, easy peasy. And the small key is locked in the basement. How about that? Alright, so Crystal Dungeon down. We're gonna skip Spec Rock, we're gonna head back over and do a Spiral Cave. And then head off to the Dark World. Question is, do we go straight into the village, or do we go down and do Hype Cave first? Kind of torn on that. So we got a little bit of time before we actually need to figure it out. And by a little bit, I mean about like 10 seconds. We're gonna go... Actually, we can do Swamp. I mean, it's swordless, which is a pain in the butt. But technically, I think we have all the items that we need to do Swamp Palace. But first, we need to see our crystal layout. And I would like a sword. Alright, so let's check out what our crystal dungeon layout is. So we got Green Pendant Mire, and Swamp is the other pendant, and TR is the other 5-6 crystal. So, Pendant Swamp, we're going to leave that alone. pendant swap last week too, and it held a bunch of crap. It held nothing that we needed. And I full cleared it, although a lot of people full cleared it last week. Yeah, last week there were a decent amount of DNFs, did not finish. Okay, and there are the myths, so now we can get into the village from the south. So we're making some good plays here. We're making some good plays based on the item locations. We have the mirror, so we can check cave 45 up here. We have the money to do the digging game and all the stuff in CAC. We'll check this real quick. And this will save us, so if we have to do Smith Chain later, we won't have to kind of run around. We can flute, provided we have the flute when we do it. Save a little bit of time there. And bombs. There it is. So again, we've got a chance to do Swordless Thieves Town. Although this time we have a few more hearts than we did last week. And we have the Can of Burna, which can definitely help. And we've got a red potion, so we have a lot more, we have way more safeties, way more options. Where is the item this week? Ugh, gross. Alright. Up into the village we go. Still looking for a sword. Actually, I might as well turn in the... Might as well turn this guy in, now that I think about it. We might as well. Like I said, we've got all the stuff to do it. Bootless hammer pegs is always a good time, right? Who doesn't love a good bootless hammer pegs? Alright, what do we got here? Bombs. Meh. How about a vanilla sword? How about that? Can we get that? Nope, but we get powder. So now we can check that while we're here. Huh. We're checking everything. So we're basically doing the Smith Chain. Useless. Well, I guess we got a refill out of it, so not totally useless. Yeah, so we're gonna go into Thieves. We're gonna leave that chest there. And we'll, if we get the flute, and we haven't really found something we need, then we can get it. But that might end up staying there. Same with Zora. That might just end up being an orphan check. There's our sword. Okay. We're a fire rod away from full clearing Skull Woods. So, hey, sub 30-minute sword. How about that? Half magic, that's kind of like the mail upgrades. I'm not going to go out of my way for it, but I love seeing it. That's definitely going to help on this fight, on the blind fight, I should say. So 4 items here in Thieves Town. That was the first, 20 rupees. Small key. So we know the big key has to be... I'm just going to tank it. Big key has to be in one of these first 4 checks, because it blocks the rest of the dungeon. The rest of them... it doesn't matter. It can be... small key, compass, map. It can be 3 unique items. So that's 2. This is going to be the big key. So we haven't seen that yet. Yep. So 2 items in the back. Ah. Get turned into a Moogle. We can see what the stun prize is. Single rupee. Gross. Not worth it. As far as stun prizes go, I think the best one is probably, I would say, full magic or bombs, depending on what you need. Red rubies would probably come in third, and then the rest of them doesn't really matter. Alright, well, let's bomb this. Map, so there's 2 items left and 3 spots. So it's what, a compass left and the 2 items. So we are going to do a full clear of this place. We're going to check the big chest. Which is good in the sense that we're not orphaning the check, because this is kind of a pain to get back to. At least for me, it always feels bad when I orphan the big chest and then have to come back to it. Usually it means you've forgotten something, or you needed to come back because you didn't have the hammer, or whatever the case may be. So there's 3. So one more item. So 50-50 whether or not this is the right play, whether it's worth it, I should say. Obviously it's the right play. Because you don't, like I said, you don't want to come back here if you can avoid it. So we know that blind is going to be holding, what, the compass, I think? Don't mirror here, please. Definitely don't want to do that. Alright, so the blind fight can be a scripted fight. I don't have the script down. Probably something I should learn. We can do this without? Yes, we are. Alright, not bad. Can only get hit a couple of times. So where do we want to go? So this might be the time to do... We're going to do North Dark World. We're going to go check Zora. Because I don't know of another time that makes sense to do it. So we can check Graveyard Ledge. We can head over to... what's it called? Catfish. That's the word. And then from there we can go on to King Zora himself. Hope he doesn't scam us. And then I think we go up the mountain. We check what we need for T-Rock. Yeah, we'll grab it. Yeah, we're just hoping we don't see Quake. Because Quake was on the Lumberjack Ledge, which means we would have to go and do Aga 1. So I'm really hoping that it's not Quake. It can be Bombos, I think. I guess since we don't know where Bombos is, it's probably not the best thing in the world to be wishing for it, but I mean ultimately we want it to be Ether because we already have it, but really don't want to have to do Aga 1 to get Quake to get into Turtle Rock. That would be a feels bad. Alright. I throw something in your house, what are you throwing at me? Yeah, I'm not. That's enough. Alright. So when this is nothing, what's the play? I still think it's gotta be Mountain. So we can get Hookshot Cave. We can see what medallion we need for Turtle Rock. We're still a couple items away from finishing Turtle Rock. We need the rods. Actually, I think we might just need the rods and... Oh, Jesus. Alright, that was a complete scam. We love it. Like we knew it. So... just want to check that medallion requirement, mostly. And there are 6 items we can get. Still haven't been over to the desert area, and I haven't been to the eastern area. So, eastern area might be the next play. So you can check pod. We can check eastern. I think we just need a bow to complete both of those dungeons, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so Cape and Flute. Okay, so we're definitely going to activate the Flute next, but we can then go right back over to Pod Eastern area. Alright, what do we got for medallion? Of course, it's Quake! AGA 1 required! So, it doesn't make sense until we get the boots, because we can't get the item on the ledge without the boots. Alright, sword upgrade, nice. Well, crap. Alright, let's go do Spike Cave. Oh, this stinks. I almost said I just willed the boots into existence, and it turns out I did, so way to go me. Let's see. Fairy? Fairy? No fairy. We almost didn't make that. Alright. So at least we've checked it. We didn't check Bumper Cave when we went along North Dark World, which was not great, but that's alright. We're just gonna hope that it doesn't have anything good. So, we can actually go to Desert, I think, right now. Because we have the glove, we have the fire source. We've got the boots. And we can get in the back way with the flute and mirror. And Desert's a crystal. So, why don't we check that? Why don't we do that? So we can go into, we can get Mire Shed, Checkerboard Cave, we can get all of that southwest corner done, short of Mire itself, and the Bombos tablet, which we would probably want to do if we... I don't know when we're going to do that, if we're going to do that. And we can't right now anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so just for kicks, we can see what the medallion requirement is for here. So it's Ether, and it is green pendant, so it's at least a little better. But we need red cane before we can complete it. Alright, Checkerboard Cave, what do we got? Nope. Alright, so this will be a third crystal. Which what'll end up being just shy of 50 minutes. Not bad. So what's down here? Whatever. Was it boots locked? Could we have done this earlier? It was boots locked. How about that? Alright. So no items yet. There's 2 items in this dungeon. And all we've got are the required keys. 1 small, 1 big. Map. So, 2 checks on the right, 1 on the boss. 2 of them are items. Let's go on to the boss. This will be a little easier with Master Sword, but still not great. You could try to hammer it, but that might be tough. At least for me. Get this guy out of the way. I need to go check Agnes Cave before we're completely done with this place. Yeah, this is gonna be a minute, but that's okay. Alright, one down, that's not bad. A couple of spin attacks. Another double. Alright, not bad. Not really worth it item-wise, but we got another crystal, so that counts. Okay. So we definitely want to come over here, get this. Then we're gonna save quit to Sank and grab King's Tomb and the Bonk Rocks, and then we're gonna head over to the eastern area. Really hope we find the bow so we can finish Pod. Almost forgot where we were starting. Alright, let's see what we got. $20. I just think that skip looks really cool. And another $20. Because usually you have to bonk into it, but if you hold your sword out, you can kind of cheat it a little bit. Alright, just make sure Pod's a crystal. It is. Ice Palace, also a crystal, but I don't have Fire Rod or Bombos to get in. Otherwise, we could do that. So if we find one of those, we could head over there. Obviously, Fire Rod also gets us into Skull Woods. Let's see what we got here. See what the old man's hiding. Nothing good. Sorry, old man. So, good job not coming over here at the start. And we'll open this place up, and we're really hoping that the bow is in here somewhere. Either in pod or in eastern. But there's also the possibility that we are bow locked out of this dungeon. We need this first chest down here to be a key, or we can't go any further. A small key. So if it's anything else, we are bow locked. Bow locked. Cool. Very cool. Let's check Pendant Eastern. Because we're here, and it's quick. Ish. Big key. So there's a chance we might not have to go to the right side through the dark rooms. That would be cool. Save even a little bit more time. Alright, one item of the 3 that are in here. So we're really hoping that the next 2 chests have them. That's 2. There's the 3rd item here in the big chest. And is it the bow? Then we can hop right back into pod. It is neither of those things. So we can check one more chest here before we need to get out. And then I think it might have to be Pendant Swamp. Much as I don't want to admit it. Much as I don't want to do it. The densest play we have. Let's just not even mess with it. Okay. Okay. What a play. What a terrible spot for it, too. My god. Actually, what am I doing? So let's go do Skullwoods. Let's see if we can get a sword upgrade for ice. If we can get tempered before we do ice, that would be awesome. Or red cane. Red cane we need. Quake, we know where it is. We just need to get it. We're not going to do front to back today. I mean, back to front. We'll do front to back. So 2 items here. It's looking like we might have guessed incorrectly. Yeah, 3 keys in the front. Yikes. There's 1 item, red boomerang. So 1 more item here. Yeah, there we go. boy. Alright. There it is. Finally got there. Compass. Alright, so we have 2 keys. We don't need to get this key in this room. We can just go right into the back. So, item. Big key. And dungeon item, I believe, is what's left. Damn it. Got clipped. It's alright. Should run out by the time we get over here, just about. That was close, but we got there. Alright. Alright, pretty good fight. Pretty good fight. I was about to say I have a red potion and the second item's there, so that's good. So... let's quickly check Bumper Cave Ledge. Just in case. So I can grab that if I need it. Should have checked it on the way when we did North Dark World stuff, but is what it is. So, go mode, we need Red Cane, we need the Ice Rod, we need Quake, but we know where it is. And I think that's it. And the bow. So we've got 4 crystals done, but we're still 4 items from go mode. And that's not it. So let's go do Ice Palace. There's 3 items there. And it's a crystal. So best case scenario, if we're gonna find 1 item, I think the bow, either the bow or the red cane. Those would be the 2 I would pick. But obviously we need Ice Rod. I don't know why I'm doing this. I can just do that. Alright, bomb jump it is. Alright, it's been a little bit since I've done the Ice Palace bomb jump. Might be a little rusty. Is that gonna make it? Alright, it did. Cool. Wasn't sure that was close enough to the corner, that bomb. Nice. Pretty clean room there. Alright, here's where the fun begins. I think that's good, actually. Yes! Love first try on that. Yeah, it has been a long time since I've done this. I try to wait until I get the red cane to do Icebreaker here. But sometimes you can't. You know what? I'm actually gonna go this way. I have the key. So I gotta pull this here. Big key. Alright, so going this way was the right call. And we're just hoping that I don't need to go to iced tea. So that's one item. Crap, what did I get in that first room? Small key. Crap. Alright, we might have to just full clear this anyways. We'll see. But iced tea, I don't want to leave that behind if I don't have to. Alright. Let's see if we can get this. This one's a little trickier, in my opinion. But let's see if we get it. Alright. I love it. Alright, let's go through here. We can get to iced tea and then come back, grab the big chest, and finish the dungeon. Okay, glad we didn't skip it. Okay. So now I think it actually makes sense to go... actually, we don't have the ice rod. But we might need to do... Depending on what this... If there's another useful item in this dungeon, we might have to... We might have to go do Aga 1 now. Because we're looking for that ice rod, and we're looking for a bow. But we can't go into pod. Eastern's cleared. So our options are Swamp, which sucks. Pendant Swamp is never fun. I gotta use Fire Rod here. It's 8. Don't break you broke up. Alright, not bad. Oh. Alright, not bad. Not bad. And the shovel. Okay. Okay. So, we can finish Mire, which is green pendant, which will be 2 items plus the third. We can finish Swamp. Yeah, I really don't know what to do here. We know that's nothing, we know that's nothing. Alright. We're gonna do Swamp. Just for density's sake. It's 6 items, but if we find the bow or the ice rod, we're gonna jump out. If we find the bow, we're gonna go do pod. If we find the ice rod, we're gonna go do Aga 1. And then go up to Turtle Rock. 5 crystals in just over an hour is pretty good. And there was a required pendant dungeon dip in Eastern for that fire rod. And it's looking very much like there's going to be a required pendant dungeon dip for either the bow or the ice rod, or both. But yeah, this is just a straight density play. It's not the easiest, not the quickest dungeon to clear. It's not that hard, but it's not the easiest dungeon, or the quickest dungeon to clear. I keep saying easiest. It's time consuming. It's tedious. That's 1 item out of 6. Alright. Grab the key here, and then we can do Specky Clip to skip that room that was kind of on the left side up there, to not use this key. So cool. Saves a key, it saves a decent amount of time between not having to clear that room, not wait for the cutscene, and we can skip getting a key later in the dungeon. Second item. We have the red cane, we can dive her down. Okay. So this is another glitch coming up. Oh, come off it. So there'll be another glitch coming up here that we can do to speed things up a little bit. So we want to do that, and then before the spikes go up, we do this, and then we want to do that, and then we can walk through, and when we come through here, well, didn't want to do that. But that saves a couple of screen transitions when you don't throw a Samaria block down and block your path. It's a little quicker. So we're 2 items out of 6. I just really don't want to have to come back here. If I can help it. And I don't want to take the chance that both map and compass are over here. And they weren't, so I would have had to come back anyways. So 3 items. Okay, Ice Rod. And I did say that I was going to leave, didn't I? We're gonna dip a little further. But now we can finish Turtle Rock, because that does not need the bow. We haven't seen the big key. We haven't seen any of the dungeon items. And this is another instance we can do that Samaria glitch. Diver Down, it's called. But same general premise. You can clip into the rail, jump down. And so this will be the last chest that I will check. Actually, you know what? We've come this far. We might as well finish it. So this is either going to be the big key, or this is going to be the item here on the boss. I probably shouldn't be doing this. I should have just left, but it's fine. So this is when we did the Specky clip to get in. There was a key on the top right of that room that we saved, so we didn't have to jump down and grab it. So it saved a little bit of time in that room. That's where the rest of the time savings come in for doing that clip through. You can also do it if you don't have the hammer to get through, but to get into the dungeon. Oh, come on. Alright, let's hope this is the item. It is. Okay, so there wasn't anything else there. But that ice rod is huge, so we're gonna go... Actually, we'll check the pyramid, and then we'll do Aga 1, since we'll be up there already. Then we'll go get Quake, we'll go up into a rock, and we are looking for bow, for go mode. Bow mode. Alright, so I should have followed my instincts and dipped after we found that ice rod, like I said I was going to do. So we wasted a couple of minutes there, but it is what it is. It's not the biggest time loss, it's just a time loss. Small one. Alright, so nothing there. Nothing like hour and 11 minutes, hour and 12 minutes in, jumping in to do Aga 1. That certainly feels great. But here we go. We've got a decent collection of items to get through, so it shouldn't be too bad. And I actually don't like having sword beams in this room. There's just no way around it, I don't think, at this point. Because it just attracts every enemy. So I'd almost rather not have them in that room, but like I said, not much we can do. We're past it, it's fine. Now we lose sword beams. So this is another room that I kind of don't mind not having sword beams. Oh, come on. Because if you try to kill that arrow guard to get the key, you end up aggroing everybody, or at least the guy that chases you. Oh, I thought I was going to get him with that spin. Oh well. I just wanted to get that hookshot skip and grab that key. Everything got in the way of my pots. Yeah, so like I said, this isn't too bad, particularly with the fire rod. Tempered sword would have been nice. Silver arrows would have been nice, but we don't have any bow, so not much we can do there. So we have, what's left after this besides T-Rock? We have Shovel Spot, we have Mire, we have Purple Chest, that's another one. But we're going to focus on crystals here, and that's Turtle Rock. We're bound to get one blue ball there in that set, but looking pretty good. Yeah, I'm trying to hit this guy into the center of the room if I can, but ultimately I'd like to get either just to the right or just to the left of him, so if he does shoot blue balls, they don't hit me. Up or down, they hit. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad. So, let's see, we get the heart refill, the magic refill, great. And we're going to save quit over to Sanctuary. Alright, so we can get... Let's go get Quake. And you can see the enemies kind of... A lot of them, like the overworld will change once you beat Aga 1. Like there used to be one green guard there, now there were two blue guards. There's blue guard here, which I think it was a green before. Actually, there wasn't anything on that one, on that screen. But beating Aghanim, now we can bonk that tree, drop down in here, and we can get that ledge item that we checked for way back, like a minute and a half into the game. Right here. So now we can get into Turtle Rock. Again, we're looking for the bow. We get the bow, we're all set. Not that I want to do another Master Sword Silverless Ganon kill, but... it is what it is. With any luck, we'll find a sword. Actually, I haven't opened the portal yet, so I want to go in through the Light World. Yeah, I don't want to do Master Sword Silverless Ganon if I can help it. Why did I do that? Why didn't I just go left like I was supposed to? Clearly just wanted to show off this ability to fall off a ledge. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, that should be good. Bust the hammer back out so we can open up the portal above Turtle Rock. Get in and do some damage here. It's fine. 1, 2, 3. And it's the Quake Medallion that we needed. Yay! Yeah, so Mire's left, Shovel Spot, Purple Chest. That's really it. That's all we have. Once we get through here. And I know a lot of runners like to do this dungeon as their last crystal dungeon because you're already up here. I know some people like to do it as soon as they get access because a lot of times that happens when... Oh nice, big key. Like you get access to it while you're up here checking, you know, like Hookshot Cave and stuff. And that way you can just kind of do it while you're here, since you're going to have to climb anyways. Unfortunately, neither scenario happened here, But yeah, we are a bow away from being able to just full clear everything we need. And of course, we're gonna get a go mode TR here. There it is. Yeah, we are well on our way to a go mode Turtle Rock when we don't need it, when we have to look for items. So we found the big key, and if every chest we check is a small, like if this next check is a small key, this would be a go mode. Like this would have been the ideal go mode scenario for this dungeon. And then there are quicker ways through. Okay. That's one item. I think there are 5 in this dungeon, if I'm not mistaken. But that chain chomper room, there are quicker ways to get through it if you use, like, Cane of Samaria. There's a pretty cool trick you can do where you take advantage of some invincibility frames to push that block. I don't know it. But, so we're gonna have to check this chest here. We have Mirror Shield too, which I didn't realize. I don't remember when we got that. And a useless compass. Cool. Yeah, I don't remember getting the Mirror Shield, so good for us. We can get through Laser Bridge pretty easily. I wouldn't hate a sword, and obviously the bow in the other 4 items that we have left. I guess we can check Mimic Cave too. So 5 items. Oh, come on. What do we got here? Heart piece for a refill. So we're 15 hearts, red mail, and mirror shield. So defense should not be a problem. So we are going to have to check Laser Bridge, I think. And this is going to be a small key. I think it has to be to get through this door. Yeah. So 4 items on Laser Bridge, 1 on the boss. But 4 checks, I should say, on the Laser Bridge, a 5th on the boss, and I think there are 3 items. Alright, we didn't want to see that, but that's alright. The required key that we needed. Ah, darn it. Alright. Should have used the hook shot or something. Should have not been in a rush there. Perfect. Alright, bombs. Actually, let's... So there is an item on Trinex. have a red potion. Alright, I got that trick anyways. So that's exciting. Alright. Here we go. Master Sword Trinex. Which really means Hammer Trinex. Nope. Alright. Don't run out of magic here. That's the one thing you can't do. And you're doing a really terrible job at it. Alright, we gotta... Oh, I have a green potion. That's cool, actually. I didn't remember that. Alright. So, not awful. Could have been worse. Of course, I still need to finish this part, but... I don't have any more health. If I lose it here. But with the red mail, I think it's only 1 or 2 more hits with the hammer. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So, what do we got? Do we have the bow? Please tell me we have the bow. We do not. Alright. So again, we've got Purple Chest, we've got Shovel Spot, and we've got Mire. Those are the 3 places I think we have left. And Pyramid Fairy. We just unlocked Pyramid Fairy. Okay. So, quick check of Shovel Spot. This is another place that's different after you beat Aga 1. Those usually green guards, they upgraded to blue. They added a couple of different guards there. Alright. Is this the bow? No. Alright, so now we're gonna go... We're gonna turn in... We're gonna go to Pyramid Fairy, Big Bomb. And then it's... We'll do the Purple Chest, and then we'll go into Mire, I guess. Ay, ay, ay. "90 minutes in, still no bow. This does not feel great. Actually, we can use the portal because we beat Aga 1. We can use the portal up here. Right about here, maybe? That's a good spot. Alright. Is it here? Yes! Okay. And we got a B again. Okay. So... Finish pod. And then If we get another sword or the silvers on the way, even better. But we're not going out of our way for anything. We're not going into Mire, which is cool. So 2 required pendant dungeon dips for the rods, for both rods actually. Interesting. Alright, let's see. Do we want... I'm not going to check anything here. Once I get the small key, I'm just going to go right to the boss. If I do Master Sword Silverless again, so be it. This time I'm going to stick to it. Unlike in Ice. Okay. The hammer. So this will be a small key. And that, I think, is all we need to get through. Maybe just need the one key to get through the room in the basement. Okay. Cool. Alright, so this is not going to be too bad, I don't think. But we'll see. We still have to get through the rest of this, climb up to GT, grab that big key. Still need to do all that, but pretty good room there. Alright. Helmasaur King. Ow. Alright. So, off to GT. I'm gonna grab some potions. And turn in the mushroom, I guess. Because why not? We're gonna be there anyways. So I can grab 1 blue potion. I think with the money I have. Well, I guess we might as well turn in that mushroom while we're heading there. Sword of Silvers? Bombs? I think I have a green potion. No empty bottles. Wait. Oh, I have the B, don't I? Yeah. Alright. Off to GT. So if you're in chat, we can usually, at this point, we would ask for guesses for how many chests, or what number of chests the big key will be in. There's 22 possible locations. So essentially, you just pick a number between 1 and 22. See if you're right. And obviously, I'm going to hope for a low number. I'm going to say it will be 11. Be check 11 is what I'll say. Right smack dab in the middle. Alright, so I feel pretty good about this. I didn't waste a ton of time doing things that were unnecessary. The only thing I can really think of is finishing Swamp, and then a couple one-off checks, like, I mean, checking the shovel spot before Waterfall Ferry, oh, not Waterfall Ferry, Pyramid Ferry. Checking that was probably not the smartest thing, but it wasn't that long of a check either. Alright, so let's see what we got. Small key, we'll take that. So that's 1. We've got items 2 through 5 coming up here. It's 2, 3, 4. So there's our combat upgrade. I love that. So now I feel really good about doing Silverless. Tempered Silverless is infinitely easier, I think, than Master Sword Silverless. That's 6, 7. This will be 22 for me pretty much always. In no universe am I going to do Tile Room before I do the rest of it. I never seen that guy get stuck there. Alright, so this is 8 through 11 coming up. Okay, Butter Sword. Nice. 10. Alright, well, my guess is wrong. But now we have no issues with combat. 2 swords in GT again. Last week, I went back at least, and there were 2 swords in GT, but we had to do Master Sword Silverless. Well, I had to do Master Sword Silverless, because I think the silvers were in Spike Cave, if I remember correctly. They were somewhere in Death Mountain, somewhere in Dark World that I didn't check. And I think I saw in some of the comments that some of the other races had put that. Oh, book, that's cute. But some of the other comments I think had them in Spike Cave, which I did not check last week. Alright, so that was book was 12. Right? Pretty sure. This will be 13 coming up. Alright, so we're going to Rando Room. So checks 14 through 17 incoming. 14, 15. Just looking for silvers here. Okay. Last thing I wanted to do was leave silvers in a chest that I was right next to. But gold sword silverless, not a problem. Pop you there. Oh, did that hit the, that hit the BMO statue. Okay. So we're not I'm not checking chests. I'm done with that. I am all set. I should probably check validation chests just for the lulz. Ether for this room. It's really the only spot I like using it. All right. Oh, I missed the... All right. I could have had a one cycle if I didn't panic. Also could have not bonked there too, but here we are. Alright, so we should sub 150 this. This is probably looking like a 147, 48, somewhere in there. Maybe you should, yeah. I think it'll be about right. 47, 48. Oof, that guy hit me. Alright. Again, I don't need the keys. I don't need to get hit by that bomb. Yeah, I guess I will check this one too, since it's right there. Just don't knock me off. You can hit me, just don't knock me off. Ooh, that was close. That was also close. That was way too close, way closer than it should have been. Alright, are we going to get lucky with silvers in the last chest? No, but extra heart, not the worst thing. Alright, off to Agate 2. Or as some people like to call it, time for some geometry. This is not the best pattern. That might have been a double. That was definitely a triple. Alright, so that first one was a double. So 2, 3, 1. Pretty good. So we'll get into GT about 145. Yeah, 147, 148 should be about right. We have 2 green potions. We have a blue potion. We should be all set. Alright. Do I need the potion, the torch glitch? No. Am I gonna go for it? Absolutely. You can stop teleporting, sir. There we go. That's better. I was not going to Meyer. That was not happening. That's 2. I should have tried to set up a triple. That's alright. Kinda like that. That was a triple. And I lost count. I think it's 1 or 2 more after this. Yep, there it is. Alright. Pretty good. Pretty good. There'll be some times on this seed probably in the high 130s, mid to high 130s, low 140s. I'm probably going to finish middle of the pack. That's time. Alright, not too bad there. Not too bad. So I'm gonna mute for a minute, we'll let the credits roll. We'll take a look at what our numbers are. So I just took a quick stroll through the times that have been posted on the subreddit, and from what I can see, I think I'm actually in the lead. I think the best time I've seen is a 150. And the runner who generally finishes top 2 finished with a 150. It turns out that they never went to Pyramid Ferry. They got their bow out of Mire. So I guess technically you could have... There was a progression item in all 3 pendant dungeons, but I only went to 2 of them. Interesting. But yeah, let's take a quick peek here. So somebody, the first ever time they ran a seed, ran it, that's pretty cool. They did pretty much a full clear, but that's good on you. I appreciate that. More people that run these, I think, the better. So that was a long one. So yeah, 150, 52, and this is off the in-game time that'll pop up at the very last screen. So 150, 52, 222, 224, 215, a 150.03. 158, a little over just 2 hours, 159, 202, 158, 159, 213. Yeah, I think I'm in the lead by about 4 or 5 minutes based on the in-game time. We'll see it at the end, but usually it's a couple of minutes less than what the timer on the screen shows. And this would be the first time, and I've been running these seeds for, I mean, consistently for a little over a year. This will be the first time that I will have won. And I definitely did not expect that. There's still a chance that I get bopped. There's at least one runner out there that I know hasn't posted yet that generally finishes better than me. But I mean, I thought I did well. I didn't think I did that well. I definitely thought that the full clear of the swamp was going to hurt me. I mean, it's what, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, but still, that's a decent chunk of time. But I don't know, maybe the ordering in the beginning, where I didn't hit eastern area until pretty far into the seed. You know, getting the hook shot out of the escape, taking that up to the mountain to get, I think, the Moon Pearl for Dark World access. I think the way that got ordered worked out in my favor this week. That's the only thing I could think of. So not everybody streams, not everybody posts a VOD, so I can't exactly tell. Everybody usually puts some sort of blurb about the seed itself, kind of general notes, you know. Sometimes they'll put the route they took. But that's interesting, because there's a couple of runners that I like to think that, like, we all finish, you know, roughly the same time. And I got them by 10 to 15 minutes, which has to be a routing thing, or they blundered something somewhere. Yeah, first sword 28 minutes in, just about. Boots just under 40. Flute, same thing. Those are both up on Dark Death Mountain. $19 bonks. Yeah, this is going to be somewhere in the high 145s, I bet. So collector rate 165, 145.23. That's the best time by 5 minutes. Holy hell. Yeah, I'm speechless on that one. Wow. 145.23. Alright, that is going to do it for me. For those of you that are on the ride with me, I appreciate it. I will talk to you all at some point in the next week for another edition of these weekly seeds from the alttpr subreddit. If you're interested in running this game, I suggest checking it out. It says competition seed, but it's pretty laid back. I mean, it's casual competition seed. So I would suggest if you're looking to get into it, or if it's something you just want to kind of practice or compare against some other people that, not the top runners, obviously, but, some people that run it fairly regularly that are, intermediate level, I'd say. It's a good place to kind of get started. Community's pretty helpful with tips, tricks, just general questions about the randomizer. So definitely worth a check if you're interested. But either way, appreciate you guys stopping by, hanging out with me for the last couple hours, and I will talk to you all a little bit later on. Have a good one.